Oh, I got her eyes.
We can kill her if you're trying to.
Welcome back, my oodles and noodles, to more Baldurs Gate 3. You know, I actually counted the weeks. It's been, I think 3. I think it's been 3 weeks since we've okay, I say we. Very loose terminology. Since I played Baldurs Gate. And I actually had to sit down and go in and look at where I was at, even just to see like where I left off, because so much happened. And I kind of think I felt a little overwhelmed, maybe a little overstimulated with how big Baldur's Gate really was. And yeah, I woke up at 4:45 a.m. What was that? Little gunky stuff on my cup. I had to wake up at 4:45 a.m. this morning to do a morning shift, which is allowing me to be able to actually play today later in the evening. Today is Friday. Happy start of your guys' weekends. Well, technically, you'll be getting this video on Saturday, but now this doesn't look familiar now, does it? Well, that's because I had to jump in and actually figure out where I was. And then second of all, I really wanted to figure out how to get that stupid curse off, because before I go into any more fights, I just wanted to take a second to actually get it off. So I looked to the internet and I created an underling. Meet Zenith. This is Zenith. He's my underling. He's my cleric underling. And I designed him only to have one thing and one thing only, and that is banish curse or lift curse or whatever. So I now actually have a buff instead of a debuff, and it's called steeped in a, oh wait, steeped in bliss? Maybe? No, maybe it's Tharkaiate vigor. Okay, so anyways, at the start of a long rest, I get 20 temporary hit points. So there's that. Let's go ahead and just do a small recap. Obviously, since stepping foot back in Baldur's Gate, we've done so much, such as visit the crazy necrotic circus. We've been finding body parts of Dribbles the Clown. We've helped Astarion ascend to his vampiric godhood, or whatever you want to call it. Killed his previous master, Cazador. That was a really hard fight. Yeah, that one was really tough. We went back after the hag, unknowingly so. Saved a child from, I don't know, being turned into another hag? I don't know what her intention was there. I think she just wanted to make another hag baby. Managed to stop bad gossip of ourselves here in Baldur's Gate. We've gone and helped several murder list targets. Some of them didn't end so well. Some of them it did end well. We caught the murderer finally, who's been a cultist of, what is it, a little underling of Baal. He's been going around and doing a bunch of like ritualistic murders. We went to Sorcerer's Sundries. We ended up pairing up with the Night Song, of course. Aelin to fight the Sundries guy. I don't even remember his name. God, that guy was a prick. We've obtained some very important information in books that we've since given to Gale. Don't even ask me to recall what those books are called, because Lord have mercy on me, I have the memory of a goldfish. Mizora has since joined our party and she's offered Will another deal for the life of Duke Ravengard. I'm sure that's not gonna bite us in the butt anytime soon. We've met back up with some of the refugees. I think that's, and discovered that there's a dark and evil portal to the House of Hope, which if we want to save Orpheus, the Githyanki, then we're gonna go ahead and have to get the hammer that can break his chains in the House of Hope, which is Raphael's domain. So that's gonna be a really tough area. Haven't gotten a lot to Shadowheart's storyline. I think I know where that is. So we're gonna go there and try to get down to it. And just, there's so much more that we've done, but I figured that was a really helpful recap, at least for me, to figure out what the hell is going on. I actually don't even think I remember completing my thought. I was just gonna say I have an energy drink. I had to wake up at 4:45 a.m. to be able to go and do a morning opening shift. It was like 4:45 a.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. So I'm like my eyes are so heavy. Hopefully I can stay awake, but hopefully this little energy drink actually helps. Okay. Actually, there was one little thing I did want to do. I wanted to swing by and help the hag survivors. I'm assuming that is the Flaming Fist people that were under her spell. I am the strongest halfling to have ever lived. Oh, help the hag survivors. This isn't exactly where I was expecting to go, but ooh, look at that sexy roll. First roll of the day. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Eviction notice. I have had it. Snowstorms inside the house, blood weeping from the windows, and now Mr. Wimbley's cat is vomiting up frogs. The poor man had a bloody heart attack from the shock. I know you lot are trying to fight back against hags or whatever, and that's great. honestly. But I can't risk the neighborhood just because you were stupid enough to piss off a hag. Keep your rent. I want you all out by tomorrow. They've also come out with like an update. They've got like new, what is it? Fan art at the loading screens. It's really cool. Hag research notes. See, look at that little bar for like how much inventory I've got, like inventory space. I love that because now I really do know how much I can pick up and what I can't. Well, there wasn't really anyone in here. Oh, help the hag survivors. Go to old Garlow's place. That's nice. We'll wait on that. I heard that up here, we're gonna want to go up here. This is a more focused area of storyline, and I'm interested to see what we could do. Oh.
Stay away from the gate.
Oh, stay away from the gates. So then where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. This seems better.
Graffiti. It almost looks like it was done in my hand. Did I do this?
Wait, Shadowheart. Shadowheart just said that there is graffiti. Oh, on here? Is this what it is? Did you do this?
That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again.
Ah, why do I have to be so short? Why did it stand out? It didn't seem all that memorable to me.
It was to me. I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
What? What a weird thing to say. Not that it's like weird to say, but why would you okay, not why, but how? How could you recognize your own handwriting if it were years ago? On a wall where many people walk by? It's a busy place, okay? I already feel overwhelmed. There's no way she recognized herself. Come on. Oh, what do you think that's all that's happened? We should separate. Okay. That was just her little notation. She just wanted to comment on that. I was told that this corner of the map will hold pretty interesting stuff, so we're just gonna keep going. What about in here?
Oi! Stop a moment. Right. You look harmless enough.
Hey.
The commander keeps an open house, so you may pass.
Oh, thank you. Who's the commander? Thank you, noble sentinel.
I'm not a centipede. I'm a guard.
Huh? Okay. Clearly not the brightest. Ellerenthin's home. Erelenthin? Is this the interesting person I was supposed to figure it out?
See that.
Oh wait, do I know this person? Why does she look familiar?
Make a habit of just letting yourself into people's homes, do you? My mother's not here, if that's who you've come to see.
Oh, we have like the same armor. Who's your mother?
So you're not here to see her? Who are you then? Is a bold thief who would just stroll into the druid Jaheira?
Oh, what?
Time to turn around and go.
This is Jaheira's daughter? What a bold, upfront answer to that question. Wait, I know Jaheira. I've just returned to the city with her.
She's alive. Who are you to her? A harper?
A friend, though maybe not so close as I had hoped. She never mentioned you. Allies, we fought General Ketheric Thorm together. I'm Noodles, obviously. Your mother hasn't mentioned me in any letters, ? Allies.
General. We'd heard of the cult army heading this way. I assumed she died trying to stop it.
What a big assumption. Why would you assume that?
She's alive. Everyone! She's alive!
I got her eyes.
So we can kill her.
What a segue. What? That's it? Bring her here so we can kill her?
Cheeks, I told you.
Huh?
Bring Jaheira home. We're in dire need of a mother-daughter chat.
Maybe she meant to like in a very loving way. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna kill you, Mom. Oh boy, you make me so mad that you make me so worried about you that I just want to kill you. I just want to strangle you in your sleep. Oh, hello, creepy boy. Why are you just standing there?
You're not meant to be here.
Okay. Jasem's journal. I love reading people's journals. A stunningly why did the books seem further away? Do they seem smaller to you? They totally don't fit the frame anymore. Weird. A stunningly rendered doodle of a young elven girl sitting on a throne. Faint eraser marks indicate that her crown got more jeweled and elaborate with every iteration. Queen Jesem, Eye of Tethyr, ruling over the lands of blank blank blank. Look up to Tyr.
Bring Mum back.
Mum?
It won't come to blows, whatever Ryan says.
Wait, is everyone her child? Is she like the everyone's general mother? The mother of the mother of the Harpers. Loose plank, an unsent sending. A short note marked up as a professional sending, a magical message of up to 25 words intended to find the recipient wherever they might be. This copy was never given over to a cleric for delivery. No, I don't know what to do. So come back and tell me, or I'll come find you. Death will not protect you, idiot. Do you think that was for Jaheira from her daughter? To Jaheira from daughter. Oh. That just goes to the balcony. Is this Jaheira's office? Oh, this definitely opens up a secret floor. Insert items? I don't think I have anything. Unless, where did I get this random token? No, okay, that doesn't work. Do I insert the mysterious artifact? No. Maybe the artifact is in the room here. I can't. Yeah, it's gonna open up something big. A clipping of Baldur's mouth. Final warning. This is just more of like a warning. Beloved Ranger bewitched. Citizens of the city were stunned to find a local landmark absent when the sun rose over the wide this morning. The beloved ranger, a statue dedicated to a hero of the city, was removed from its perch overnight. With the reports of a struggle and the sounds of battle during the dark hours, the city watch had no comment to add. But the market square told a clear tale of smashed cobblestones, scorched tiling, and blood-speckled stalls. Yeah, whatever force rested with Ranger from his perch. Oh my, I cannot read. The words are so tiny now. I can't read that far. Whatever force rested the Ranger from his perch, he did not go quietly. Oh, whoa, what did I just pick up? Correspondence from Theodore Thistlewhistle. Jaheira. I will of course be happy to look in on the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Ryan and Jord are now twice my height and are all too happy to remind me of it. Whatever business you're off on, take care. If the children take into their heads to go herring off to help, I will. Oh my gosh, cannot read. If the children take into their heads to go herring off to help, I won't be able to stop them, nor will I try to. Theodore. Wow, she's got like a ton of reports that she has like not been able to keep up on. She just kind of like let all this go. I don't know what goes in the pin slot. I'm gonna be honest. You think she's got something in her back pocket? Maybe the key to whatever that was. Should we go visit Jaheira right now? Might as well go talk to her. Okay, Jaheira, cough it up.
It is said vampires only make a show of feeling, that their only true emotion is hunger. But those screams sounded real enough. 7,000 souls. Astarion inherits his master's debts, as well as his very fine palace. And when all of this is done, I plan on being a very nosy neighbor.
Yes, Jaheira. Not what I wanted to talk about, but that's still cool nonetheless. Oh, we still have to tell her about Nine Fingers too. And her family. Wow, I didn't. Okay, this is a Jaheira episode. God, the music just is so beautiful. I love it. This deserved Game of the Year. Like hours long over. Tell her about the encounter with Nine Fingers.
I know what she speaks of. I need information from her. And a pardon from you. For I have not been overly generous with the truth.
What?
What do you know of a man named Mince of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
He traveled with you back in the old days, Baldurian. There isn't a Baldurian alive who doesn't know that name. Just get to the point. Baldurian, why not?
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Right, for a good cause, though. I swear that if she hadn't left him, from what I remember, she would have had to sacrifice her own life. Was that the reason here? What happened? I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone.
I'll mind my stagger back. I'm so I'm so shocked.
Dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
Yeah. So you left him, and here you are. You made the right choice. Don't second guess yourself. I'm sorry, Jaheira. That was a cruel choice to make. It is. And in the midst of war, what I have understood from just from my many years of experience, of course. No, just kidding. But from what I've understood from just, there's no right choice to make with those. So, I mean, I probably would have done the same thing. So if he's lucky, they killed him right then and there, but I bet they didn't kill him. I bet they turned him. If he's lucky, they killed him then and there.
If I was any kind of friend, I'd have loosed an arrow myself. Or so I thought. Until I met you.
True.
Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's.
I think Minsk is gone. It's probably been years. So let's find him. Why are you now only telling me this?
Because I was playing the pragmatist and writing my friend off for dead. Then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, I'll take it.
Without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. Nine Fingers King controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Oh, I hope you do come. I wanted to ask you something about your family. Ryan is rather keen to see you.
You've wandered far in my absence. And now you come to march me to the gallows, is it?
Ah!
Come on, then. Likely you have some pointed questions. But you shall have to get in line behind my dear, dear daughter.
So she's actually your daughter? Wait, I'm confused. Are you gonna? That's all you have to say? That is all you have to say? Have you thought any more about what we might find? I wanted to ask you something. That three, you mentioned the illithids. What can you tell me? Okay, never mind. Should I bring her? I don't want her to be. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna go talk to Ryan. I'm gonna make sure that she actually doesn't intend to do Jaheira any harm. I don't really want Jaheira to be harmed. Okay, so she does need to go see her. Let's save and bring her to her daughter. We need answers, damn it. I also love that Jaheira just looks like she has drawn on eyebrows. Like a really bad drawn on eyebrow situation. All right, Jaheira. I don't want to fight because okay, there we go. I don't want to fight because I don't want to have to level Jaheira up. I'm lazy. So me, I'm lazy.
Surprise.
There we go.
Oh, Mahler's mark, an ambush.
I told you better before.
Sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother. She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
But two different races. It's crazy.
We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
She wasn't exactly willing. I think she'd rather go back to the Shadow Curse. This is a beautiful home. I figured Jaheira lived in a cave alone. She wasn't exactly willing.
You know Mother Dear well already.
Ryan.
Ryan.
This spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
Oh. Why, Jaheira? Mother of the Year? Okay, this really isn't any of my business. What did she say? Met gorgeous hero out in Shadowlands. Is Shadowlands not a 1 word or 2? I'm gonna say that.
If you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one.
Oh, look at my puff up my chest. I'm so proud.
Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
It's looking not very good, but you know what? We're figuring it out, okay? Not in this lifetime. The cult is powerful. It's not going to be an easy fight. You should really just listen to your mother. We're all going to die. Very subtle. The cult is powerful. It's not going to be an easy fight.
So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
Hey now, I never claimed to be a hero.
Very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
We already have living
Have
arrangements.
mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Oh. So is there anything else to talk to them about? Or did we just drop Jaheira off with her children?
No arguing.
Oh, okay. They're actually going to talk.
I'm well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
There are refugees outside. Oh, yeah. They do need protection. Oh, that'd be so nice. Okay, healers, this place could serve as a hospital. Ignore Jaheira. If it comes to it, pick up a sword. Prayer? Question mark? There are refugees outside. I think they'll need the protection.
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets.
Oh, I hope they'll be okay.
Then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion.
I hope I didn't just make the wrong call.
So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother. Go away. You have work to do.
Aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers among the cult. Be on your guard.
All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
Ah, nice.
My girl.
What a weird relationship I just walked in on. I didn't love that. Maybe a little uncomfortable with how cold they were. Jaheira, can you please clue me into this? You don't have an item for this?
My Harper pin.
No.
This Harper pin opens more doors than
What?
most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
He gave me a pin. I'm sorry. I kind of skipped through a lot of that dialogue because I can read the dialogue just faster than they can talk the dialogue. So I was just kind of skimming by, and then we were just getting to talking about why she was here, and then he gave me a pin. Sometimes I swear You never know what's actually going to be an important conversation, and then by the time you do realize it's an important conversation, it's already gone. It's gone and done with. So there's the pin. I was thinking I didn't have it, but I went and I wanted to make sure I talked with everyone in the house. Turns out the little boy had one, and I was just about to leave too. Harp-shaped pin. Thank you, ma'am. Let me go down underneath. Oh, it's a door. Okay. The Jaheira basement. Oh.
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here.
Huh?
But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
Is that sarcasm? It sounds like very much like sarcasm. What the hell is going on over here, Jaheira? Are these traps? I'm gonna save. I don't really want to take these.
Fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close.
Got it. If I were to move something, then these are all traps. They would bind me. Okay. I'm with it.
Patch of wilderness this city permits me.
What?
There ought to be supplies.
Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm gonna do a potion of animal speaking. Here we go. God, they're so cute. Postmaster Badger?
Druid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
No, she's right here. Messenger rat.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
This one's not right in the head.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Oh, they're giving me like insider tips to what's going on in the city.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
A holy place. Wait, the Postmaster Badger, can I do anything with him?
If you're not meant to be here, the Archdruid's traps will see to you.
But Jaheira is right here. She is the master of the house. Ooh? How many? Can I disarm these traps while you're here, Jaheira? Or are you gonna be mad? Seems like she's got no gripes. Loose planks has a key.
Key nigh. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door.
I'm just gonna come back without
There's
you.
Nothing back there of worth to anyone but me.
I want to go in. I also hide all my worthless things behind a secret door. Sorry, Jaheira, I didn't mean to pry. If it matters to you, it matters to me. Just like an old dragon to hoard the best of her stash. I want to be sarcastic. If it matters to you, it matters to me. It matters to you, it matters to me.
On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman.
I want to know.
But do as you will. I have nothing to hide. And I have been content to follow your lead so far.
But you just had to take note of obviously me going in. Thank you. Oh, you so lied. You so lied. She said, oh, if it's weapons and stuff that you seek, then you will not be finding. Yeah, obviously I won't find any weapons. Look at this, the Belm, a very rare weapon. It may not be what I would want. I think that what I'm using is currently good, but why wouldn't I use that? Why wouldn't I take that? Rite of the Timeless Body. A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hands seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches describing some manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear and its practice incomplete.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
Right, Jaheira. Best come clean, girl. And in the display case is obviously a odd gift. While wearing Kalid's gift, Jaheira cannot be cursed. It would be nice if we actually had Jaheira in our party, though.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Oh, your husband? I don't know anything about Jaheira. All right, let's ask her about the ritual. The druidic ritual. Yes. I found a strange scroll in your sanctuary. Something about a timeless body?
The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual or it describes one at least. Practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural.
You guys are already live forever.
It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me. If you wish, it is
okay.
A ritual, or it describes one. At
Oh,
least.
we already talked about this. We no longer need Jaheira now, but there are some other things here. So the Ballspawn Saga, it doesn't have anything in there. Ballspawn Saga Part 1. Just make sure I at least read them, like pick them up and at least look at it. Okay, Jaheira, time for you to go back to whence you came. Time to call upon my vampire boy once again. It's so nice. I mean, it's great to be playing Baldur's Gate again. I have been really excited to continue with all of the spooky stuff that we've been doing. And it feels like I haven't done that many spooky videos, but at the same time it does because I've done a lot of live streams. You definitely don't want to miss out. This Sunday we'll be playing A Quiet Place, and I'm really excited because it's supposed to use and pick up your mic when you're trying to be quiet. So naturally, I'm gonna have a really hard time with that. So I think it's gonna be, what the? Are you okay? I like her clothes.
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... funny. I can't recall.
Oh, was that lullaby supposed to be something I, like, knew off the top of my head? I'm just kind of moving forward just a little bit. The House of Grief? Is this the top left? House of Grief, top left. I've heard that this should be a very interesting place. The surprising habits of Karaturian warlords. Wait, maybe that says something about the House of Grief? The book drones on dispensing suspect advice that advocates for utter obedience before imploring the reader to seek further help at the House of Grief. But yeah, I'm excited to play that. That'll be on Sunday. We'll be probably streaming for 2 hours. I have to do it earlier than 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'll probably be doing it around 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me, which actually might work better for you guys, honestly. It just won't be dark. Miri, the attendant of grief.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart.
Oh?
There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time.
Wait, who? I don't like this. We should leave Shadowheart.
I've come too far to turn back now. Just a little longer. We're near the end of this, one way or another. Let us through. You know I'm expected.
As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you.
The mapping of what?
This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy. Be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave.
Yeah, I want to see what's in my heart. Can I see what's in my heart? I'm down to do that in the next episode. Let's go ahead and see what's in our hearts, in our heart of hearts. Can you guys tell that my eyes feel like I might just like pass out right now? I'm actually gonna go see 2 movies tonight, 2 showings back to back. I'll be seeing Smile, the second one, and I'll be seeing The Wild Robot, which I hear is getting phenomenal reviews, but I'm a little scared I'm gonna fall asleep in the middle of the movie. I never fall asleep in movies, but I'm definitely feeling it. But I'm excited. I'm excited to actually finally get to maybe put Shadowheart's story to rest. And it felt really good again to get back into the pattern of playing Baldur's Gate, since we were so close to the end and yet not close enough. And then putting that a little bit on standby with the spooky season. I definitely want to get those videos out. But if you guys are enjoying those live streams, be sure to check in this Sunday around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Mountain Standard. Of course, for your time, it'll be completely different. If you live on the other side of the world, or if you live a state over or 5 minutes away, right? It doesn't matter. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel and these are the first ever videos you've clicked into and you had a good time. I mean, these are more chill. You may want to start at the very beginning, but I can't tell you what to do. You are in charge of yourself. And I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.